this is the panel. Well, the introduction.
If you have a new rival.
We have a new rival.
This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
Okay, Brazilian gamer, don't worry about it. Okay, this is the Grand Prix panel, the weekend panel. Let's first, before to advance, let's see the message. My new rival is Lance Stroll. Can we beat this rivalry? Yeah, don't worry, Brazilian gamer. Okay, no worry about it, no worry. I'm waiting for you there. Come home, and then you can watch the stream. No worry, I will not disappear, so I will be here. We have a new rival today, Stroll. Only 2 races to go. Let's see if we can gain this rivalry before the end of the season. Obviously, only we have this weekend and the next one. The target, I think it's I don't know what it's. 3 rating points. Oof, it's gonna be difficult. The rating target is 79. I don't think we have time enough to reach 79 in the rating. No, Italian, no, almost Spanish. Yeah, my accent, it's obvious for some people. Yeah, it's normal. 79 is gonna be difficult to be in 79 at the end of the season. So probably will not be able to complete this rivalry, but it's nice to have a new one. And more messages that is about Lance Stroll. People close to the sport are comparing your skill to Lance Stroll and are starting to consider the two of you as a track rivals. This won't do us any harm, especially if we can show that we have the edge on them every race weekend. Yeah, probably this rivalry will not be complete, so yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to get into it. Specialists for this weekend available. Manufacturing experts. Let's select the goal of complete 3 sessions without damaging the car. Let's see if we can reach level 3. In wind tunnel, let's select the reach 289.68 kph or higher for 30 seconds during a race weekend. That looks simple or easier. And in quality assurance tester, complete any 2 sessions without using a rewind, or spend 55 seconds in 6 years during a race weekend. Let's use this one because I don't use rewind, so it's done. And finally, my favorite, the strategy analyst. Let's see if we can reach level 3 for Abu Dhabi. Perfect to practice programs during a race weekend, or complete a driving lab in 3 different sessions. This one, that is much easier. And as always, let's try to set as primary this one, because it gives us much more resources points that actually are not very interesting because we have no time enough. No, it's no time. Just I'm completing my career mode here in that way with AI, because you know, to do it with real people, being involved in championships, no, I have no time enough. So no, I just do that for fun. So I will continue doing like that. But anyway, thank you for your question or your suggestions. So finally, move on. Driver ratings. As you know, we are in 76, above of the target set at the beginning of the season. So things are looking good. 56 of recognition. Accolades, guys. Important news. After the pole positioning in Las Vegas, we have 9 top 5 qualifying positions this season. If we reach one more this weekend or the next one in Abu Dhabi, we will reach this accolade that give us much more points in the rating. So let's try to fight for this in Qatar. Not sure if sprint qualifying counts as top 5 qualifyings. I'm not sure, but let's see if we can achieve it. In rivalries, we saw, well, my rivalry with Alex. After Vegas, Alex scored points. I didn't. But the difference in points between me and Alex is huge. 34 for Alex and 117 for me. In qualifying results, I beat, obviously, Alex because I was on pole. 18-4. This is what I'm most proud of. My qualifying performance this season, it was the best. The best. Much more than in race even. 2 podium finishes I have. Comparison to Alex that he has 0. So, highest qualifying position, I had 2 poles. Best result of Alex is 5th. And race results. Alex beat me in Vegas after my very bad race in Vegas. So 13-9. Obviously, he cannot beat me because only 2 races to go. But in race, he was a bit closer to me. And best finishing 3rd for me, 6th for Alex. So overall, as you know, as you see, the rivalry is going in a very good way for me. And the rivalry with Stroll, let's see. Let's try to fight with to try to get 79. But as I said before, it's gonna be really difficult. In rating graphs, after Vegas, I did not lose too much points as I was expecting after my bad result and bad race. I gained experience in the yellow line. I gained even racecraft. I did not gain racecraft because I started on pole and I finished 11th. So and I didn't complete too much overtakes. Awareness, I had some warnings, but not something no serious. I had no penalties, so I think it keeps increasing a bit. In pace, I don't remember my fastest lap. The margin I had my fastest lap with the fastest lap overall, but I had some points in pace, so that means I did a good job. And in focus, I did not lose too much points, even because I finished in 11th and we are now the 4th fastest team, so more or less I was not too far away from the position I was expecting to be. And finally move on to R&D. R&D, guys, this weekend honestly I only have 260 points, 67 points. Let's see if I think I did not complete this. Okay, we have some points more. 379, but with this amount of points it's gonna be difficult. Let's see if we have upgrades for this weekend. Yes, wow, and these one are really important: the fuel technology efficiency and the energy store cell that give us basically more fuel efficiency, that allow us to put less fuel in the car, less weight, more pace, and at the same time how long your season break? Probably because probably will be until the next game comes out. That way I will be able to rest a bit, you know, about all these weekends on a stream on live. So yeah, probably will be, I don't know when the new game will come out, but if it's the same date than the previous one, that was around June, something like that, at the end of May, something like that, my break will be around 2.5 months, something like that. So let's see when the next game comes out. And as I said, energy store cells that give us more energy in the car. So it's 2 very good upgrades, very good upgrades for this weekend, honestly. Let's see, durability. Okay, I have not too much points to develop the rest of the pieces. Even I would say that I have no points to develop anything else. So for this weekend, I think we have big upgrades, but we cannot develop anything for Abu Dhabi. Probably this is the end of our evolution in the car. That was really good. We're still 4th fastest. Let's see next weekend if we continue in this position, but it's looking good. I have even one upgrade more in progress. The rotor speed will be available before Abu Dhabi, and Albon had nothing about it. So let's see. Vehicle, as always, you know that in practice session I try to save my engine components as much as possible. Let's use the third ice. The kinetic is in 12% and it's the third one, so we are really safe. We can use this one. In the heat, we can use the fourth, but let's use the third just in case. The energy store, let's use the second. The turbo, let's use the... well, we can use this one because we have a new one for the final races. Hi, nice. Welcome, Brazilian gamer. Nice. Most important is you come home, you are safe, okay? Don't hurry up. I'm glad you are there now. Control and electronics, let's use this one, no problems. And gearbox, let's use a new one. I will use these components for practice, okay? In practice 1. Then in a spring qualifying this evening, and for the rest of the weekend I will use the most fresh components possible, as always, okay? This is only for save a bit of wear. And tire allocation, guys. Tires are very important. QATAR is a very high tire there. Lerchi can say that, and sure, he has a lot of experience about it. So, and it's at spring weekend. The question is in the sprint weekend, it's interesting to see if we can save, for example, a set of medium tires, because I don't think in the sprint race the soft tire will be the best one. Probably because I assume the tire deck will be really high. It's true that we are using for this weekend, as you can see just below, the C3, C2 and the C1, that it's the hardest tire range possible. That means maybe the soft is not so bad. Yeah, it's only one practice session, just one. And then today we have practice 1 and then sprint qualifying, okay? For the sprint race of tomorrow. So we only have 60 minutes practice session. And as I said, taking the occasion that is Lerchi here and you guys, some of you knows if the soft tire is good enough for a sprint race or is too soft. That's my question. Timings, don't worry. You have it in my YouTube channel as well in the community section is post. Also, when I finish the stream on Twitch, there is a cover in my stream where you can see the times as well. And when I'm offline on Twitch, you can see my channel, in my Twitch channel, the cover with the times. So yeah, guys, I think I will select this one just because we can save a medium set for the sprint race. As I said, I think maybe the soft is a good tire for the sprint race. Because a C3 is not too soft, but maybe it's not enough. I don't know. So I think I will use the medium. I will reserve a medium set of tires for the sprint. I think this is the best option for the for the tire allocation of this weekend. So we can select as well the harder. But I don't know, to be honest. I think this one looks better, to be honest. Let's put this one. And finally, before to go to the Grand Prix panel, standings after Vegas, I did not score points, but we're still in 8th place because we have big advantage with the drivers behind. I think Alonso scored some points as well as Albon there, and I'm not sure if Ocon scored. No, Ocon retired. And in the top, you can see that 1 point between Verstappen and Norris. It's so exciting, the title fight, after the amazing combat Lando Norris did in the last 6 races and the bad results of Max Verstappen. That is amazing, the end of the season. Let's see who is the champion. And in constructors, as after the points of Alex, we have even more advantage with Aston. We will be 15 probably. We have completed a really good season as a team. Yes, exactly. 7 o'clock for you. And season results, well, in the title fight that you saw, since Singapore, Verstappen had a terrible streak of results, 3 DNF. Hi Lerchi, I have a question for you, Lerchi. For a sprint race, which tire is better, the soft or the medium? I would like to know, because I decided to put the balanced tire allocation with reserving 1 medium tires for a sprint race. But I'm not sure, maybe if the soft is a good tire for the sprint. It's gonna be 19 laps, sprint race, 19 laps. So I would like to know your opinion about it. Yeah, exactly. You have to reduce 1 hour in your time schedule, to say in some way. You are 1 hour behind me, so reducing 1 hour, you know the times. And as I said, in the standings, beautiful title fight with Lando Norris second half of the season being absolutely incredible. Then it's Leclerc with another podium in Vegas. He did a great result. And then it's Piastri and then Russell, Hamilton, Tsunoda, and me. In Vegas, I was not able to score points. What a shame starting on pole. But anyway, still been a really good season, guys. 2 podiums, a lot of races in points position. Let's see if we can finish these 2 final races scoring points, including the sprint race. And Alex, after bad results, finally last 2 races and points. So let's see if we can finish in top 10. Will be difficult because it's Antonelli, but at least ahead of Ocon in P11 will be nice. And finally, the stats. My average finish is still 9 and an average grid 6th. So let's see what we can do today, guys. Now it's time for go to the Grand Prix panel. Let's see. Well, in this case, I think weather forecast should not be a problem, because I don't expecting it's gonna be raining. Yes, I will change the design. Yes, I like to use a new one every time I'm starting a new season. So yes, but long time ago, I don't know what I will make. Oh, nice, thank you, Lerchi. Medium should be the best tire, but it depends on your driving. Yeah, because in practice with the tire allocation I've chosen, I will not have soft. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to test this hard. Normally I'm a really smooth driver, so I don't degrade too much tires. But yeah, I think medium should be the best one for the sprint. So yeah, my helmet, do you mean? Yeah, I like it. It's really cool. Okay, so let's select then this one. Medium, let's reserve a medium tire for sprint, but remember that we have not medium for practice one. That means I will go to sprint qualifying without test the medium. Remember that in SQ1 and SQ2 today in sprint qualifying is mandatory to complete these sessions on medium, and then if we pass to SQ3 we have to use the soft. But it's something I made in the past and it worked for me. So let's select this tire allocation. And now finally move on to the Grand Prix panel. Let's see finally where we are, the upgrades the rest of the people have, and let's see the weather forecast. That should not be a surprise. I'm not expecting rain here. It will be crazy. You can see it's 23 seconds before starts the session, but I will take a bit longer, okay? Because I start very late the stream today. I have things to do, but not too late. I mean, we have a delay of maybe 2 minutes, something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. Well, no rain expected. Two important upgrades for this weekend. Super important upgrades in fuel consumption and energy recovery system. We will have more energy in the batteries to attack and defend, and better fuel efficiency to put less fuel in the car and go lighter. That always helps. And weather forecast, clean. No rain at all. This is the desert, so no problem about it. Finally, let's check the progress. We still fourth fastest. And as you can see in the graph, even with more advantage over Mercedes, we are finishing the season in a high. We have to say congratulations to our engineers. The car evolution was fantastic in this game, much better than the previous one. And we are finishing as fourth fastest team, challenging Mercedes. That's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see in the graph, our upgrades put us in fourth place, but now with big advantage with Mercedes. Even getting close to the top 3, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari and Red Bull. McLaren some upgrades, Ferrari and Red Bull as well, but the McLaren upgrades are better. And then in the bottom 5, any team have upgrades for this weekend. So, yeah, I know. Thank you guys. Thank you that you take your time in helping me on that. As always, you and Lerchi are my second engineer department, the secret engineer department that I'm really using, and not my official one. That my team that had no idea that there is a second department where is you and Lerchi helping me with the strategy. Thank you guys. So everything is ready now. As always, I will go out for a moment, just 1 minute, 2 minutes, no more, and we start the session. Let's see the programs we have planned for this weekend. Race strategy, track acclimatization, ERS management. Okay, nice. Let's see, we have time enough to complete all programs. Remember, only 60 minutes practice this weekend. We have to complete all these programs, plus understand the car tires in 60 minutes. So, yeah, exactly, yeah. So, guys, as always, stay here. I will go back immediately, okay? And we start the practice 1 session. By the way, forget to say goodbye to people on YouTube. People that is on YouTube, guys, this is the end of the weekend preview. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. By the way, you are watching this without being subscribed. Move on now to Twitch, guys, please. We start the practice 1 session right now. So thank you guys on YouTube.